Yeah, let's talk about that. And we're live, man. Shout out to anybody watching this on the replay. This is the By the Hood Friday Live. My name is Jimmy, your host as always. I got my brother Corey in the building. Corey, what's up, good brother?
What it is though.
Everything good?
Man, listen, I'ma live. So if as long as I'ma live, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, though, this is our Friday show. We go live every Friday, give away Bitcoin, talk to the people in our community, see what's going on with them. We talk about various stories, that we see throughout the week. As you guys can see from the cover, we got stories to give our 2 cents on. For those that are here live, let us know who's here so we can, chop it up with y'all, see what y'all thinking, how y'all doing.
We got a story to tell.
How's your week though, bro?
It was very good to the day. I got my cheeks absolutely clapped today. Like the market
in the stock market, right?
In the stock market.
Okay, all right. Make
in
sure
the stock market.
Okay, I ain't judging you or nothing. I just want to
in the stock market. Listen, pause, granddad. Listen, the stock market had me lined up like a neophyte at the on what was the Spike Lee joint? What's the Spike Lee joint where they was on the line joint like 1980, the college joint from Spike
School
Lee.
Days.
Yeah, they had me lined up like School Days. The market lined me up all crazy, right? So I'm running around because I had all kinds of stuff to do, family stuff, car stuff. My car acting nutty ball, family stuff came up, and I'm out here day trading in the midst of this like an idiot.
Listen, man.
So
there you go. That is a lesson right there. We're gonna stop before you finish your story. The lesson is if you can't be paying attention to what's going on, you don't need to be doing that. This is why either setting OCO orders or just not trading at all is always a good thing.
I started before I was day trading before I got busy. Mine went off it. So I'm like, all right,
gotta close them things out, beloved.
Listen. You don't gotta tell me. I know. I mean, I know this lesson. This happened to me a few times, but this time was crazy because I'm looking and that joint. I mean, bloody red. I mean, bloody red. Man. Normally, what's crazy is normally when my trades like that, I'm crazy. I'm a kamikaze. I trade my balls out. I just let them joints either go to zero or I let it run. You know what I mean? Run back to where. So I was like, no, let me be a responsible human and close the trade out. Literally, the second I close my trade out, the market takes a dump, goes in the direction where I wanted to go, and I would have had all my money back plus 150%. Yo, so I'm, man.
So all right. So a couple things, man. First of all, man, it sounds like the stock market treated you like Marcellus Wallace on Pulp Fiction. For those that get the reference, that's
yeah,
good.
Man.
But that's not a good thing, man. So also everybody watching, do me a favor, please get them likes up, hit the like button, hit the love button,
likes and shares, please.
Yeah, all that good stuff, man. We about to have a conversation. Let's see who's here with us, man. See our people before we get into the story and also do our giveaway. Keep it moving in the building. What up, though? Appreciate you. Hey, E, what's going on? How you been, man?
Yeah,
it's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute. And yeah, absolutely pause. Core was wilding with that one.
I was.
John, what's up, good brother? Vidon is in the building. Absolutely School Days. Tweet Talk, what's good, Tweet Talk? Tweet Talk, shout out to you. I see you guys are back, podding. I just listened to your most recent podcast. Great work. I'm glad to see you guys back in the mix. Just listen to that. GC, what's good, GC? How are you? Tanelia is in the building. Hey, family. Hope y'all talk about IG launching Threads a day early. I think they're scared to spill. Yeah, we're going to talk about it a little bit.
I don't think it has anything to do with spill.
Okay. I mean, well, Corey got his perspective. We're going to talk about that, though. You didn't set up. Candles don't matter if you ain't in front of no machine or computer. Like, if you got trades up there, he can have the greatest candles in the world, but he literally wasn't watching the market. And when you're not watching the market and you got trades in there, that's like you setting yourself up for failure with that, though.
Especially day trading. If I would swing trading, I wouldn't care.
Hey, listen, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you sharing the bad, right? Because everybody don't share the bad. They only tell you when they clap the market. They don't tell you when the market, does what it does to you. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you sharing your mistakes.
The market got me. It got me in a twist. Like it balled me up today. Like it punched me in my stomach like it was my older brother.
Cola is in the building. So yeah, we're gonna talk about. I got a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, definitely want to talk about what the main topic is, which is Jose is in the building. Jose, what's up?
You're the sartorial god.
The sartorial god, Jose. Also, man, one of our brothers that volunteers his time to make sure that our camp runs smooth. So anytime I get to give Jose his flowers, I'm gonna do so because he don't have to do that. Jose is there with us on Saturday mornings with the babies, making sure they get the information and helping us out. So peace to Jose. All right, now with that being said, I've been sitting on my AT&T for a minute when they drop. I mean, I got some thoughts on AT&T, but you wouldn't like my put it like this. You wouldn't like my thoughts. People only buy them for the dividend. So you think you get money with the dividend, but the value of the company is going one way, and their balance sheet looks like
thought it was one way, but it's another.
They balance sheet like a couple uncles I got in my family who you'll never loan money to. Damn, they got Corey like Marcellus. Yeah, man, they got him like Marcellus Wallace. Listen, another brother I definitely want to give a shout out to. Shout out to our brother, the pastor, Antonio Eubanks. I'm gonna tell you why. For those that are in the MDC, we got I've been telling y'all this for like a month and a half, and y'all tired of me saying it. I mean, it's almost like I sound like I'm talking about the Detox album, but I'm really not. We are revamping our entire community membership program, and Pass Pass has put majority of the work in terms of the back end, and what he's built is just straight beautiful, y'all. Like brought me to tears the other day when I was looking at it. So can't wait to show everybody. But shout out to our brother Pastor here. Cajon is in the building. What's up, good brother? How are you? Cookie is here. What's up, Cookie? All right. Yep. It's totally twisted. Let me borrow $20 till tomorrow. All right. So you already know what's going on. Yeah. Be careful with some of them stocks out there, man. And by the way, anything we say on this show, this is just our Friday show. We're kicking it. It's not investment advice. Anything we say that, pertains to anything investing is for educational, informational purposes only. Shout out to everybody who's listened to our podcast. We got a lot of great feedback from our most recent podcast. And what was dope about that is I didn't know that specific topic would strike a chord with a lot of folks, but I got a lot of feedback from the audio podcast. That's where the majority of listeners are. But also a couple on YouTube as well, where our most recent topic on our Wednesday podcast was about choosing the right partner, right? Choosing the right partner and how that relates to your finances. So we got a lot of feedback, both positive and negative. People telling me the bad stories about their spouses, which, I'm nosy, so I'm listening to. Also, people just telling me like, man, that's a great topic. So shout out to everybody who gave us feedback on that, and shout out to everybody who told me their horror stories.
We had one lady on there.
I'm going to listen.
It's not true. It's not true.
I'm going to listen. Pass. Listen. That's right. We about to take this to a whole. People have no idea, but I'm gonna stop detoxing it and just let it play out. No investment advice, just bar talk, heavy bar talk. You know what I'm saying? Grown man bars is something you got to deal with. Shout out to my guy Goods and Rex, by the way, T-Rex. For those who don't know, I used to be a battle rap blogger a lot of years ago. Oh yeah, and AT&T is trash. The only reason the dividend is high is because the stock is so low. Those are the words of the past. I tried to say it without saying it that way, but
I mean, since you said it.
Yeah. All right, so Tanelia's like, exposing herself right now. I'm the bad spouse. I spend all the money. I mean, we got to work on that then. You know what I'm saying? We got to work on that. And AE, you're right. Also, no marital advice. We are not giving marital advice.
Yeah, we ain't doing no relationship advice on here.
Yeah, no relationship advice.
Keke Palmer and her dude being talked about on here. That's just not happening. I don't care nothing about what happened with them, man.
Yeah,
that's they own marital issues
or
marital issues or whatever it is. All I know was that Usher was eyeballing them yams extra hard.
Whoa! What I'm gonna say is this: shout out to For Better or Worth on Instagram, because I was laughing at their comment because they were, we won't talk about threads, and people ask about that, and their response was, "Did you buy any index funds this month?" And I said, you know what? I'm gonna steal that. Anytime somebody asks me something about, some relationship stuff that's going on in the culture, I'm just gonna be like, look, man, did you put an investment away? Did you save any money this month? Let's get right back to business with it.
Yeah, let's get.
I ain't got no comment about that either. Yeah, don't get with someone who can throw more money out with a spoon than you can bring in with a bucket. That is a bar. Shout out to Pastor's grandmama. I told him I'm stealing that. He shared that with us this week.
Yeah,
I'm stealing that bar. Do not. I want y'all to remember this. I'm gonna stop this for a second because I'm gonna repeat this. I'm gonna get like Dr. Umar and repeat this about 3 times because y'all gotta understand this. Don't get with someone who can throw more money out with a spoon than you can bring in with a bucket. I said, don't get with someone who can throw more money out with a spoon than you can bring in with a bucket. That is an absolute fact.
Oh,
me and her baby dad. See, Tanelia, you know you're not getting us to go down this road, Tanelia. We're not going down this road.
Whoever he is, it's none of my business either way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
it's none of my business either way. I know he made it our business by putting, by tweeting. But even by tweeting, it's still none of my business because I ain't gotta go home to her or talk to him. Listen, none of that is none of my business.
It wasn't my business because he tweeted it and I'm on Threads, and we're gonna get to that in a second. Before we get to that, I gotta share with you guys my favorite piece of content from this week, right? So I saw a piece of content this week, which is my favorite piece, and it's from someone who not really my favorite person. I don't really bang with dude. Paul's all crazy, but this was funny. All right, let me share this real fast because this was hilarious, and I'm not even million. All right, let me share this real fast. Let me rewind it too. So this is Dave Ramsey, right?
Millionaire ever.
And I have my my issues with Dave Ramsey. Primarily that I'm not even gonna get into that. I don't agree with Dave Ramsey all the time. Let's put it that way. But I saw this video this week and I died laughing, right? Because he's absolutely right. But Dave be getting tired of folks. Like, I don't know if people watch his content lately, but I guess he's getting older. He be snapping on folks. Like, he's always snapped on folks, but now it's getting worse. He be straight yelling at his callers when they call in with the nonsense. and it's somebody with our following is nowhere near. Like, we're not even on the same planet as Dave Ramsey, but I've been hearing some crazy stories too. So this kind of resonates with me. But this is one of them people that was telling him about using credit cards and, for the points and the miles and all that. And Dave just spazzed on old boy. So I just want to share this with y'all real fast because I thought it was amazing. Peep this though.
I'll get airline miles. Said no millionaire ever. Really, millionaires do. I met with thousands and thousands of millionaires. I've never met one that said, Dave, I made my money with my airline miles. Oh, those Discover points broke me through financially. Hey, let's do the math, okay? You know how you get $1,000 back from Discover? You spend 100,000. How does spending 100,000 to get 1,000 back ever make you rich? Where did you take your math class? Really? This is absolutely ludicrous. But everybody's counting their dadgum points, and everybody's trying to figure out some way I'm beating up on Chase. Chase is kicking your butt. Their building's bigger than yours, and their furniture's nicer than yours. You ought to have a clue by now.
So that was my favorite piece of content. He was spazzing.
I'm sorry. That was amazing.
You said Chase's building is bigger than yours and their furniture is better than yours. Like, I'm gonna play it again before the show is up because I just gotta laugh at it. I'm probably watching about
we gotta make clips. We gotta make clips of that. That is.
Hey, listen, shout out to my guy Bacanti. Bacanti, if you watching this, we gotta clip that up, bro. Yo, Dave he's tired of y'all, man. Like, every time I watch his clips, and I don't watch his show, but I'm not gonna lie to him, I watch his TikTok because he be sharing clips of he be spat. I think he getting tired of people. He going to retire soon because he gonna give himself some sort of medical condition because he's tired of the people calling up with the nonsense. Because people be calling him, bro, and I don't know if they're trolling, but some of the situations they put themselves in, but we know that's what it's really like, though, right? All right, let's get back to the comments. So, baby daddy trying to tell his baby mama how to dress and act is like a renter telling the owner they can't sell the house. Yeah, none of my business.
Yeah,
none of my business. Bars for right. All right, Mark, what's up with you, Mark? How are you? Never took Dave serious. All this no debt talk is nonsense to me. All depends, right? All depends, right? So again,
the numbers say that 98% of the people who have debt through credit cards do not pay all of their credit card debt by the end of the month.
So also there's different types of debt, right? So if you're talking about just straight
we're not talking about leverage debt. We're just talking about regular credit card debt.
I know people right now in Philadelphia who are paying for cheesesteaks in 2023 that they ate in 2017. You don't get rich that way. Anyway, I watch his show. His bad advice he gives out. Yo, my issue not it's always the stuff that he be telling people to do, man. He be getting a cut of it, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? So, listen, I'm the king of affiliate links. You want an affiliate link? I got you. But if I'm not giving you an affiliate link, if I think there's something better that you should have, and I'm not saying that he doesn't think that, but he's not a dumb guy. It's only good for lazy people. But here's the thing, though, right? That's an excellent point. But I'm gonna tell you something that most people won't say. A majority of people are lazy.
Facts.
Right? Let's keep it a bean. A majority of people are lazy. So if we're looking at this from a statistical standpoint, his advice would resonate with most people because the majority of people are lazy. It's the same reason why so many people are keen on real estate, because you don't have to be a genius to be smart to make money in real estate.
Real estate is the one place where you can buy bad and still turn out good.
Yeah, now there's a lot of stuff that goes with that, but it's the lazy man's way, and most people are lazy. I mean, that's just the truth. It is what it is.
The forced appreciation actually keeps people.
Dave Ramsey's opinion on credit is like telling people not to use a stove because you can get burned. Now, but there's a difference between credit and consumer debt, though. That's the one thing I'm saying, right? So, because in these days, you can't buy big ticket items without borrowing, which is a bigger problem, because when you start to look at the history, it wasn't always that way. You used to be able to save for a couple months and go back. It wasn't always a finance thing. That's because the banks run this world. Yeah, so y'all find Dave funny too.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Shout out to Walter and Scotty from The Whispers. It's one of my favorite songs. But anyway, y'all too young for that. I'm too young for that too. I'm too young for that too. I just like old school music. He kills me when he be saying, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
All right. Davis Wack just got points for my City Premier card that I paid off in full, and it saved me $4K on flights that I usually spend to fly me and my wife back to the U.S. Tanelia, amazing. But what I will tell you is you are in the minority. I got the data to prove it if you want to see it. Hey, what's good? How are you? How's the weather in Chicago? Well, he is right about the credit card points. People be finding stuff to spend just to get points. People do it all the time. That's why they consistently advertise the miles and all this, because they get people to pay, and then people do not pay their credit cards off. They just don't. JP Morgan Chase had over a 200-year head start. The most common way to expand the business of a bank is to acquire and merge with other banks. JPM Chase had a huge head start on it. Oh, absolutely right. He was just being smart. That comment was just like being smart. I can't believe if those are real people on the show, like how. Great point, but what I'm gonna tell you is they are. People
will tell you their business in a minute.
People will tell you their business, and the thing about it is people be out here like really, really like doing some wild stuff and struggling. And the majority of people are undisciplined. There you go, Pass. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. Including myself when it comes to certain things. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got, I'm a work in progress. I'm paying my regular expenses with my credit card and using the cash back at Christmas. Win-win for me. And I pay off as charged post. If you can do that, that's amazing. Fact is, most people can't, but if you can do that, it's amazing. Lazy people get burned. Yep, man, his 7 baby steps started me on the path young, though. I can't hate on his basic strategy for beginners. Another thing, Rich, about that is I was telling Corey one time when we were talking, I was like, people like stuff like the 4 this or the 3 that or the 10 this. Like the fact that he has 7 baby steps, because, again, you're breaking it down so someone can understand. You follow this first, follow that. So I know a lot of people who don't believe anything he says at this point, but he actually got them in the game to thinking about their finances. So I can't hate on that. Weather in Chicago is schizophrenic like the politicians. Uh-oh. Dave done ran it up off his weak advice, though. Yo, Dave ran the bag up. That's the thing about it is Dave doesn't use debt himself. Dave has $600 million in real estate with no debt on
it.
Damn. I'm going to repeat that. He got a portfolio of $600 million with 0 debt. So somebody like in that
living it. He talk, but listen, he living it like he talking.
Hey, listen, some talk it and don't live it. Cristal pops and living it.
My man living it like he talking.
Gator chunks, bitch. All right, hold on. Let me share something else with y'all real fast though, just because I want to show this. Here's the average APR for credit cards in this country, right? For new credit card offers, the average is 24.06, average 20.09 for all current card accounts, and the average APR for all accounts that accrue interest from the Federal Reserve, by the way, 20.92. So the average person is paying 20.92% on their credit card. A little bit more data, right? Let's always talk about data instead of just giving our feelings. Here are the states that have the highest average credit card debt, right? Now think about this. We know how many people are in the world. Average person in Connecticut has about 9,400. They're number one. And maybe why this resonates with me because I'm in Philly, so I'm right around New York, New Jersey, and I know y'all be out here frauding, but y'all number 2 and 3. Y'all number 2 and 3. Then we have Rhode Island, Texas, Florida, Hawaii, Maryland, Massachusetts, and Alaska. So those are the states with the highest debt. Now, more data for you. We can look at a couple different things. Outstanding credit card balances from 1999 all the way up to Q1 of 2023, and it's crazy when you see the amount of debt. This is in billions, by the way. So we're getting close to $1 trillion overall in debt. But we were at 500 billion. Just 99. So over a 20-year period, we're almost at $1 trillion. Absolutely insane. But it's a lot of data right here just on credit card debt. And when you read through the data, you start to realize that a lot of folks can tell you that they pay their card off, but credit card data and balances show otherwise. Most people are paying 20% every month on their credit cards. And tell us about the various offers that you can get, what people tend to fall for or sign up for. Just 2.43% of Americans' total outstanding credit card balances are currently at least 30 days delinquent. So people is paying it, but listen, this is how the banks make billions of dollars.
Crazy amount of money.
By keeping people on that treadmill, that credit treadmill. So there's a lot of data out there, but when you actually look up the data and read, it's actually a scary thing, because you realize that someone losing their job or going through a couple things and they are done. Can really ruin somebody. So let's get to some of these comments again before I get to the story that we're going to talk about. Yeah. So here we go. That's GC talking about Chasky. Said that's how you're supposed to do it. Pay it off. He claims he doesn't use that. He don't have to because he got a gazillion people buying his books and all his other stuff.
Yeah.
They get into the bag. It sounds good, but I'm going to need a background check. This is verified. People don't want to follow, but they want to be led. It's also facts. If folks wasn't in so much debt, then Dave wouldn't even have a business. That's probably true too. A lot of folks probably go in debt to buy some of the stuff he sells. But I mean, that's the American way. If folks didn't have debt, half of these companies that we be looking at in this country wouldn't be inflated the way they are. A lot of this stuff is just fugazi. The whole, what was the title last week's show? The game is rigged. Half of this stuff is debt. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. That's $1 trillion of debt out there. That's debt that people have, they're consuming with it, which is going into our economy.
Yeah, consumer debt is trash.
So when you say this, GC, he ain't the only one. Said debt is saving his business. Him and a lot of other folks. One time I didn't pay my card off. It had like $94, and you popped up in my head. I'm glad I can help you, Tanelia. See, if nothing else, I had an impact right there. So my work is done, Core.
Right? You save one person.
Yeah. They hitting you with the APR. Yeah, they don't play no game. That's how they make billions of dollars.
They're doing the Marcellus Wallace to you on the APR, huh?
When someone loaned you money and they're willing to take a minimum payment, you already know the game is rigged. That's the thing too. Just pay me this. I used to do collections way back when them companies are eating off misleading folks. That's a problem too. It's a few companies that offer support when you go off your normal payment, and a few Navy Federal. Navy Federal is good at a lot of things. I bang with Navy Federal, although they probably gonna cut down too because a lot of scammers been sending people to Navy Federal. They gonna get tired of y'all. If folks ain't had debt, they wouldn't even go on a day for advice to begin with. That's also true too, right? That's how they end up with him. So his business is based on helping people get out of these situations. But again, it's human nature. And the funny thing about it is when you go through the snowball method and paying all your credit off, the more you pay it off, the more they just offer you. I get a 0% interest joint every day. That's most of the mail at this point because I don't get a lot of like physical mail. Most of my physical mail is literally credit card offers. The U.S. is a have and have not country with an illusion of the middle class propped up by debt. That is absolutely true. It's absolutely true. There is no middle class. It's propped up by debt.
It's poor people and it's rich people. And if you ain't rich, you poor.
Appreciate you pulling up. 20 minutes late. Yeah, but we here though. We're going to talk about our main topic as well.
Rich people and poor people. Listen to this. There's rich people and poor people. If you are not rich, you are poor. And if you gotta think about whether you rich or poor, you are poor.
Listen, man, all I'm going to say is I'm broke, baby.
I'm just saying. I
earned my Navy Federal stripes.
I ain't coming at nobody. But when somebody asks me, am I rich or poor, I always tell them I'm poor because I know what rich people really look like and really live like. And I'm not living like no rich person. Now, I'm not destitute. There's levels of poor. You know what I mean?
Yes.
There's definitely levels of poor. But you're either rich or poor.
It's levels of rich too, right? So it's levels.
It's levels of rich and levels of poor.
Yo, AE, it's funny you say that because folks be having Navy Federal accounts now, and they like you ask them who in their family was in the Navy, and they have no idea. Like at some point, those restrictions on those like specific type of credit unions, they be letting them Jones go. Like it's people in the police and fire credit union who don't even know a police and fire person.
They just want that money. They was just tired of turning away money.
All right, so listen, man. A couple days ago, man. First of all, shout out to everybody on Spill because that was brought up in the beginning of the show. Raphael, I think that was who brought it up about Spill. Spill is absolute fire. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this right now. As an application, Spill is a better app than Twitter and Threads. Not gonna lie to you. The feeling of being on Spill is almost like being in the yard at an HBCU campus. That's what it feels like because our folks have been gatekeeping. You go over there, it is nothing but us. The conversations are just like it's us.
That's where I need to be.
Like it's almost like Black Twitter migrated to this application. So I was on Spill, right?
Nah, never.
So let me say this. So here's the funny thing. All right, and by the way, just to let y'all know, I wasn't BSing. Mark said he's guilty of both. He got police and fire and Navy. He's never been in the Navy, and he's not a policeman nor a fireman. But he got them accounts. He got them accounts though. All right, but listen though. So I was on Spill. I knew that Threads was supposed to come out yesterday. That was the announcement that I was yesterday. Main Man dropped it the day before, right? They dropped Threads, which is, I mean, it's a Twitter clone. Let's just face it. It is what it is. But to me, it's actually a prettier app. It's more clean, and it's just beautiful, man. And that's the thing, Rock. I was reading about that. I need to get Spill on Android. They're not on Android yet. And what's crazy is I think that's going to hurt them. And we're going to talk about it because when Threads rolled out, a lot of applications don't start. They only start iOS. And there's a reason for that because as a developer, I once had an app for our sports company, War Room Sports. I don't even know if the app is still in the App Store, but we had an app. And what I realized when getting the app built is that when you're building something for Android, it's way more difficult just because of the sheer number of the Android devices out there. So Samsung obviously is the big player in the room, but you also have Pixel, you also have Huawei, you also have Sony, LG. Like there's just a myriad of devices in all sizes. That's one of the things that makes Android unique operating system is that it doesn't matter where you fall in terms of like your finances, you can find a device for you. But iOS is very simple. You got a couple devices and you just build for it. So that's why a lot of applications and things you see start on the iOS side. And I mean, majority of folks in this country use iOS anyway. If you look at the numbers, and I haven't looked at them recently, but I looked at them like last year. Android was like bigger worldwide, and I think they may have even lost that number. But just here in the States, Apple is far and away. So anyway, Spill was only on iOS. So I got it on my iOS devices, playing with it. I got addicted to it. It was like 2 days. I'm just all on Spill. I'm still shout out to anybody who got an invite from me too, because I invited like a bunch of folks and y'all all pulled up. So if anybody need an invite, let me know if you got an Apple device. I don't know how many I got.
I gotta go find mine now.
Yeah, so you lost your iPhone. But anyway, I guess Corey trying to show us your shirt, bro. I don't know what you're doing.
No, I was looking for my iPhone.
But anybody with an iOS device, let me know because I do got a couple invites left. But I'm playing with Spill. So then Threads drops. I jump on Threads, and like I was on there literally for like a couple days. Like it messed my productivity up. Not gonna lie to y'all, but because it reminded me of the early days of Twitter. I don't know how long y'all been on Twitter. For those that are on Twitter, for people that have a Twitter account, when y'all get on Twitter, put that in the comments for me.
I got on Twitter in 2020 while we was in the pandemic.
Oh, that's you. You just got on Twitter. All right, so I've been on Twitter, and I looked at it the other day because you can look and they'll tell you when you. I think if you go to your account, it'll tell you right there. At this point, I've been on Twitter for 15 years, bro. Which is also scary because I probably got to go back and clean out some of the stuff I used to say in 08. Because I'm gonna tell you about Twitter in 08. Twitter in 08 was like, man, listen, it was all kinds of stuff on the timeline, man. Like you say
all kinds of stuff on the timeline.
But you would just say you could say anything. Dude, people wasn't looking there trying to expose you. Like if you got some sort of notoriety, a job, whatever it may be. That wasn't a thing. So folks didn't recognize that they shouldn't be saying some of the stuff. So even with the whole Kiki John, you see they went back and dug up Ball whole tweet history, and he was talking wild years ago. Yeah, while I'm saying about that, let me go check my old. Anyway, 2008 is when I got on Twitter, so I've been on Twitter for a long time, and it kind of reminded me of 15 years, bro.
It's a long
15 years. I was on Twitter for 15 years.
I was on Twitter before I was on Facebook. I ain't get on Facebook till 2009.
Dog, I got on Facebook.
I was out and I felt late to the party. Like I got on Facebook in 2009 and I was the last person I knew that got on there.
Listen, I was on Facebook in 08. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Why 08 was like I see my man Don here. I'm gonna pull your comment up in a second, Don, because I already know what you're talking about. And that's an excellent point too, Don. I'm glad you said that. Because not even jokingly, real. I'm really glad you said that. So I got on Facebook and Twitter in 08 because for me at the time back in 08, I was already in the real estate game. So I was trying to stay ahead of the curve in marketing, right? So I'm a young bull in the real estate game, and I was trying to look for an advantage. Back in 07, 08, most of the older like agents and stuff weren't really using social media. So I was using, if you go back to my MySpace page, I don't know if it's cataloged anywhere because they turned into like a music site. I was talking about real estate, finances, the stock market on MySpace. Like before 08, 06, 07 sometime. Like that's what I was online talking about. Only other person I remember being online that early was like Jabbar. Jabbar was on everything early too. So, go back that long. But so that's why I got on things like really fast. So I got on Threads, bringing it back to today. And it's just amazing. I've only been exclusively using Threads, and not necessarily because I'm anti-Elon and all this. To me, it's a better application. So if we're looking at it from a pure competitive standpoint, right now they have a better application. They're missing certain things that Twitter has in terms of the search functionality and things like that, but it's a better user experience. So I was sitting there like, man, in terms of competition, I mean, you're gonna have to compete. If you're the only person in the room and nobody really challenges you, you can do what you want to do. But now you got some competition. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. But what's interesting is I checked before we got on. The last update I saw was this morning. As of this morning, remember they released this Wednesday. Today is Friday. They have 70 million users. Damn. To give you a little perspective, Twitter only has 300 million. They have 70 million. Now remember,
but you gotta look. Their base is 6 billion people, though.
Exactly. And the way the genius in how they rolled this out is it's attached to your IG account. So even if you decide like, yo, I want to get rid of this, you got to get rid of your IG account. And IG is like crack. And people ain't getting rid of the IG account. So he put this out because I was telling you I was thinking about competition. Elon tweeted, and it was based on an article right here. Oh, I got some notification. I am not clicking on my notifications while we're live. let me chill. But Elon says competition is fine, cheating is not. So I don't know the specifics, but allegedly when Elon laid off all those folks from Twitter, Zuck got with him. Yeah, Zuck got with him like, all right, this will be Zuckerberg.
Why not?
Zuckerberg is a tyrant, B.
Yo, listen, and this is why I said Threads don't have nothing to do with Spill, but everything to do with Twitter. As soon as Elon start playing with the algo on Twitter, Mark dropped the other joint. Like, oh, you want to keep people from scrolling? free scroll over here. Literally the same day, Elon Musk was talking about raising his limit from 400 to 600 and something to
but even that. So I saw the conspiracies behind that too, like about him.
And Zuck was like, you want to play with the algos? I got you. Come on over here.
But see, this is also a story about resources, because when I look at Spill and what they were trying to do, and watching this, the founders of Spill talk about rolling things out incrementally, because they don't have the resources that Facebook has. When you think about what Twitter does and what Facebook's resources, I was looking at it. I think the number was like 300 billion. Like Twitter made like 10 billion last year. Facebook made like 300 billion. So like the number is ridiculous. Numbers that Facebook made, and don't quote me on those numbers, but it was something that drastic. It was something very drastic. It's like the money that Twitter made is like a small fraction. So it's like they really don't got to do this, other than the fact that Bull just want to crush everybody in the social space.
He just don't like Elon either.
No, he don't like competition. He don't like nobody. If you ever read the book,
no. I know he don't like nobody, but he specifically doesn't like Elon.
I read Evan Spiegel's book. He's the founder of Snapchat, and he talked about like dealing with Zuck and like, you don't want to come under our umbrella. All right, watch this.
And they went and created reels on.
It's like somebody told me that Bull took Snapchat, which was a crazy functioning app. It was fire when it first started. That joint is back page now. But hold up real quick. Allegedly, I can't confirm nor deny it. But here's what I'll say. So this is Adrian,
who don't know what Backpage is. Google Backpage.
You didn't hear that from me though. I've never heard of Spill. All right, so Adrian, Spill is an app that popped up recently, and it's also from ex-Twitter employees, but they're both African Americans. Although one brother was a light-skinned brother, and folks was going crazy about that online, which was like, people go crazy about everything. But anyway, and even their consultants and everything is like a black company, and they're created a social app. The app is absolutely fire, but it's actually only iOS right now, and it's rolling out slow. It's not even open to the public. The only way to get in is to get an invite from somebody who's already in. So it's kind of like the Clubhouse.
It's like the joint over that we had during the pandemic. It's just Clubhouse. It's like Clubhouse.
Yeah, but the thing is though, this is more of a tweet thing. So you put pictures or just regular comments up there.
But that's how Clubhouse rolled out. You can't do Clubhouse without an
invite. Yeah, but it's the same thing though. A lot of times
that exclusivity makes it somewhere where you actually want to be.
Also, it controls too, because imagine you with your server space and everything you're trying to do, you get this influx of a gazillion people that can kill your business. That's the thing about scale, right? Scale with any business. Like, are you ready to scale? People always want to scale, but sometimes you got to think like, are you prepared to scale? Because we even talked about that with our personal business. The reason we took steps back to try to revamp the NDC is because as we're growing, we weren't really ready for
scale.
A billion people coming at one time. So we have to figure that out.
We ready?
Twitter is going after Meta. Now it's just getting really real quick. Yeah, so Twitter is suing Meta. So we'll see what happens there. I got Android. They only got Spill on Apple. Yup, it's only on iOS as of right now. I need Spill to get on Android, says Rock Noxious. Shout out to my guy Rock Noxious. He's over on Threads with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Raphael, you on Threads yet, man? Matter of fact, I think I followed. I think Tweet Talk is on there. I think I did follow that. If that's you running that account, Mark said, "Count me in." Mark, so if you want to spill, Joe, Mark, just shoot me a text. I got you, bro. I got on Twitter in 2016, but never really got into it at first. 2009, back in the tiny chat days. Yeah, Jamil been out here long too. Like Jamil, remember the old chat rooms. I'm gonna tell y'all where I used to go down. I used to go down in the BBM groups back when BlackBerry was popping. Yeah, I'm old as dirt, and I just realized that as I said that. All right, so this is what I was laughing at. Don Johnson. Don Johnson said Twitter's real content is A1. And what Don is hinting at is the same thing. A shout out to our brother Diamond Dave, man. If y'all not following Diamond Dave's page, go do that right now, man. He said Elon is going to get stuck with a free porn site and gadget ads. Watch it play out. This is what Don is speaking of. At least that's what I'm assuming he's speaking of. He talks about Twitter's real content.
The poom poom in the ads.
Twitter's pun is so out of control. It's so out of control. And the reason I was laughing at Don bringing this up is because I follow Don on Twitter, right? And here's one of the things that Threads doesn't do that Twitter does. on Twitter, their algorithm shows you the posts that the people you follow like. So it exposes everyday folks. It shows you the stuff that they be into.
It's catching folks out there.
Yeah, this is how I know Don. I know what Don's taste is in terms of because I'll be scrolling down looking up a basketball score. Next thing I know is somebody getting clapped right on the time. I'm like, yo, come on, cuz like what's popping? Threads doesn't do that. Threads doesn't show which your friends or people that you're connected with likes. So they took that away, Don. So I'm just letting you know. I don't know if you on Threads or not, but they will not show you what other folks like. Twitter does show you. So sometimes, you can if you're in a professional or work setting, you might be scrolling and somebody be like, "Yo, what is wrong with?" But it's not even you. You got to be careful who you friends with on Twitter, because if your friends is into some wild stuff, it's gonna pop up on your timeline. All right, Joey said, "To be fair to be on Twitter, I've been on Facebook for 20 years. Damn." Yeah, Facebook, the OG and all this. I didn't even know Facebook existed in 08.
She was out there.
You said Elon need to stop with the victim mentality. Work harder. Listen, people like to talk about all the stuff that Zuck stole. I just want you guys to do your due diligence on Elon. That's all I'm gonna say.
My man,
I've said it before on the show and people got mad at me.
My man should walk around with an eye patch.
Yeah. He a pirate. Everybody a pirate.
Yeah,
After
man.
Tesla earnings, Musk gonna have to sell some stock to keep the ball rolling. That's gonna be interesting to watch.
That definitely made.
Now what you saying that, I'm trying to think about how we could play that in the markets, but that's something to watch.
Yeah, man.
Zuck ain't dumb. Stole his developers. That's part of
As
the
he
game,
should.
right?
If they ain't have a non-compete, like why not?
Even
if they did have a non-compete.
Yeah. You don't compete where you're supposed to dominate.
Woo.
OG once told me that if you're not waking up every day trying to put yourself out of business, somebody else is. Yeah, man. He lying about that limit thing anyway. Everybody said he was lying. Zuck had Threads on deck. So I was listening to a podcast. Someone recommended it to me. I'll tell y'all what it's called. I always share the content I listen to with y'all. I didn't even finish the episode. It's the podcast is called Hard Fork. It's a New York Times podcast. And they were interviewing Adam Mosseri, who's the guy that runs Instagram. So Threads has been in the works for a while. But I think to Corey's point, the way they decided to release it was, perfect timing. Aren't they supposed to fight in Rome? I saw that on the internet.
I hope that happens. I need that content.
I don't believe that'll happen at all. You talking about two dudes worth more money than whatever.
$1 trillion.
What I'm doing?
Worth $1 trillion. And
everybody thinks big, but don't move big. Joined last night at 77 followers. All right, so let's get you up, man. As a matter of fact,
everybody go there.
Yeah, no, not just that. Tweet Talk is on Threads. We're gonna follow Tweet Talk, but everybody, if you are on Threads, drop it in the comment, man. I'm gonna follow all y'all, man. I'm gonna make sure we connect over there too, because so y'all can see my ratchet memes. You know what I mean? I try to be a little classy on here, but I'm letting y'all know on Threads I'm going crazy.
Damn.
Zuck just using the same free market tactics that Elon is a big fan of, right? Now he wants the government to stop it, huh? GC, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what they all do. This is what they all do.
That crossover into his space made him a little twitchy.
So,
my man just spent $44 billion on this joint.
So that's the thing, right? Tweet Talk, right? Twitter, because people are comfortable over there. I don't know though, man. My timeline is changing. It's folks that was on my Twitter timeline I don't see, and I go to Threads and they over there now. So we'll see over time whether that momentum can carry on. But you are right though. I get it. Twitter is funny, but that's because Black Twitter is a thing. But most of them is on spill. But what I will say is, give it time though, because they because of 70 million and so fast, they know they have something. So they're going to invest into it. It's going to change and it's going to get better. The application to me is already, but it's way smoother. And again, I use everything mobile. I'm not talking about. I don't even know if Threads works on desktop. Never tried it. But on the mobile, I do like the mobile app. All right, shout out to Jose for sharing his. I already follow my guy Jose. I'm gonna use Spill for my ratchet memes. I don't want the aunties to see on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is definitely auntie central. So and the thing about Spill though, Spill is still exclusive to Nelia that you can really get off some crazy stuff over there, because Most of the folks I got on Spill, I got like 100 some odd folks on Spill. Like I don't even know them. I met them on Spill because most people ain't on Spill. Like so we'll see though. They were number one in the App Store for a couple of days though, right before Zuck dropped the bomb. Didn't like Facebook at first because I saw gang spying and whoa. You got all right. So that's what. So y'all be using gangs be using Facebook to line people up, huh?
I mean,
they can use anything to line you up, though.
I'm about to say, like, we seen plenty of cases of people get on social media and Twitter, and then, they get on their social media and get clapped off Earth because they get a location out. Like, that goes down.
Get clapped off Earth on social media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mark needed this after that L with the metaverse. Yeah,
I still don't think it's a total L.
Corey's still holding out hope. Ain't nobody.
No. I don't even hold out hope because I was never getting on there. It was just the simple fact that people still gonna go there. Like soon as the halving happen and Bitcoin start running again, everybody gonna start going back to all of the stuff that.
Yeah, but I don't know about the matter. Ain't nobody wearing them dumbass goggles. I was talking to Jabbar about this the other day. I was like, yo. I think it's the first step in a long line of progression, but they got to figure out a way to get us to be able to see that without wearing them dumbass goggles. Because them dumbass goggles, after a while, they just not comfortable to wear.
Yeah.
Until they get them like where they can make them like damn near glasses. Like at that, ain't nobody doing that. Nobody wearing them dumbass goggles. So, IG and Facebook Live are the devil. You must have been on what was the joint the Twitter had back in the day? I forgot what it was called. It was a separate site at first, but you go live on there. Not Spaces that they have now. It was can't think of the name of it. Somebody let me know. What was the joint you can go live on Twitter? I love my Oculus. See, look at today, already cutting up. See, but the interesting thing about that, like I have looked at it on there just for research purposes, and it is wild. it is absolutely wild. But what I'll say is, ain't nobody wearing dumbass goggles.
Jim is a professional.
I'm a researcher. I'm a researcher, man. By nature, man. I'm a scholar, man. So I gotta do research. Most people are probably on Threads for the same reason as me, curious to what it's about. And okay, you got to secure your digital real estate by getting username. So I agree with that. But the activity is picking up. I don't know how much time you spent over there, but the activity is picking up. The one thing I'm trying to figure out long term is this: the IG in Threads thing. Like, will it combine to be one thing? Is it go like that's what I want to see? Like, what's the plan for that? Because it's also a lot of the same content that's on IG. People are playing on Threads, but they're able to have deeper conversations. Talking in an IG comment section is kind of trash. So what I notice is like even with bigger brands, like I was looking at Complex and how they're utilizing it, and what you see is they'll post the same thing, but the conversations and the thread, for lack of a better term, totally different. Because it's a lot better to have a conversation on that platform than it is on the picture that's on IG. So that's what I'm interested in. How they going to do that? All right, so they got some dumbass guys. We gotta keep it a buck though. Them Jones dumb. MySpace. I was on Black Planet too, so that predates that.
Crazy. You want to take it, man? Oh. Let's take it all the way back to the AOL chats.
Hey, yeah. All right. I'm a fault. I started daydreaming. You should have did. Yeah. You're right. Elon just mad because he's feeling like Murdoch got to buy News Corp. How about when Murdoch got to buy MySpace? You straight duh. I could say no comment, Mark. You ain't hear that from me. That was Tanelia.
Yeah.
That was Tanelia.
But Jim been on for research purposes.
You are part of it. All right. Yo. Ashley is in the building. Ashley, I'm going to put you out there in our show. Ashley outdid me with the ratchetness this week. She won. It's official. She won this week. Me and Ashley be sending the different ratchet memes. Yeah, she won. She out ratchet me this week, so she absolutely won. All right, so let's see. Someone said that the IG ass models have the value on Threads. They stuck, nothing to say. That's a great point too, because also what you see a lot of introverts actually you see a different personality from people on Threads sometimes because that's more comfortable for them as opposed to trying to find pictures to say things. And you do see they really have no value because like they can't have a conversation. Not all of them, you know, but for some that's exactly what you see. So it's just interesting to see how these things will play out. But you know, I'm all here for it, man. So but shout to Spill too though, man. I'm just waiting for Big Brother to drop. I'm a huge fan of the TV show Big Brother, and that's what I use Twitter for the most part anyway. So I want to see if I'm able to take my conversation over to Spill or something else. Once again, I am the classy one. This one to show that I can beat you at your own. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with that. You're the classy one.
Just because she said it.
Just because you said it, I'm gonna go with that. I'm not even gonna argue with you. Yo, and also by the way, make sure you check out Tweet Talk's page too. He just dropped a new pod. He's back podding again, so I checked that out today. Dope pod, welcome back. And I also agree with something you said. You and Todd talked about on your pod is about where like this medium is going and how you guys like podcasts where it's not really guest centric. We walked away from that too. We walked away because dudes is out here frauding. And I mean, folks was even calling, like trying to get me to take money to come on. I'll pay you to come on. I don't want you on.
No.
But I like the conversation y'all had about where this medium is going and having people that aren't just guest centric to be able to like hold down a show. So, you know, shout out to y'all for that. Also, we're getting ready to do a Bitcoin giveaway soon. I just want to say this too. I did a podcast this week. It's for my data folks out there. So everybody knows I talk about it all the time. I'm like a real estate data scientist. I don't like to say data scientist. I like to say analyst for a reason. And there's really a distinction in my head between an analyst and a data scientist. This is a whole sidebar because a data scientist actually creates the information that they're using, and an analyst takes information created by others and then analyzes that. So I do more analyzing than I do actually creating of the data, although I do create some data. With that being said, it's real nerdy, but I do modeling and mass appraisal. So I stick to strictly real estate. So my data science is involving real estate. I never look at numbers in terms of like, unless it's for personal use.
Centers for Disease Control stuff.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that. I'm doing strictly real estate valuation and playing with the data. But I got invited to be on the top podcast in that space. It's called Assessment Matters, and they talk to people in the valuation industry. So they invited me on, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was a big deal for me because I was the first person that looks like us to go on that. Like most of the time, if you look through their list of guests, it's like, you already, Raphael knows what I'm talking about.
That joint look Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
When you go in certain rooms, Raphael know what I'm talking about because Raphael works in data science. Anyway, that podcast will be dropping soon, so I'll make sure to share that. Y'all gonna hear me talk about real estate data and get real deep in the weeds on my nerd game. So, hey, appreciate that, Dawn, and thank you for pulling up to Dawn. We absolutely appreciate you. You never had anyone that was a fraud on your show, though.
That's not true.
That's not true, Mark. We could talk offline, Mark. I'm not gonna put nobody out there. You have a great platform in which you give great people a chance. So the thing about it is, folks that we still bang will be absolutely come on. Like, you know, Mark, you on our show. You come on anytime you want to. You come on Friday if you want to. Like, we ain't talking about like our people. We talking about people that we don't really know that we had on based upon like, you know, what we thought their experience was. Yeah. So there are a couple folks that, you know, and you'll never see us stand next to them either though. And you'll see that their clips ain't really up on our page, but that's either here nor there. So there are a couple, man. And it's difficult to do. So, you know, Ash, you gonna put me out there.
Damn, Ash.
I told you offline though, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put nobody out there in a public forum, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not happening. It's enough of those shows. You can look at those other shows and
no, so that's not what we're about. So our podcast now is me and Corey talking about topics around Black wealth. I like the way it's moving too because we made our podcast a little bit shorter. That's our intention, to create more content as it pertains to you know, now Threads. I'm about to go crazy on Threads. Y'all gonna get all the memes I did on IG. I'm about to repurpose every single one. I'm about to go crazy on Threads.
It's about to go hand me with L. Jackson over there.
Put the answer on spill. Hold up, Tanelia, did you get my invite? I don't know if you did you follow me on there? I think I sent you the invite, Tanelia. Did I send you the invite? I think I did. I was sending so many invites out. Yeah, shame to those scammers. Shame to those scammers. Look at Don. I know a few. Yeah, Don be on their top, man. Yo, for those who don't know, I don't even know if Don wants me to put this out there, but I'm putting it out there anyway, man. Don has a group on Facebook full of black people in the fire movement, and it's actually become one of my favorite groups. So I'm in Don's group every day, like, I'm reading and just looking at people's thoughts. So shout out to Don for that. Don runs a dope group. I think it's like 1,500 people in there, but it's all people that are, that look like us, that are in the fire movement, like really trying to get to that. So shout out to Don for that. Yeah, so just got on Twitter like a year and some change back. People were just getting on Twitter, and now you got options, right? It was years we didn't have options. So I'm still going to interview guests, but not interested in big names, right? And it's something else you guys talked about on your pod. I'm not trying to give your whole pod away, but I literally just listened to it this morning, Raphael. Y'all were talking about the idea of businesses that make a bunch of money and no one knows who they are, right? And I was like, that's the goal. The goal isn't to be Elon or a Zuckerberg.
Yeah, I don't care about being known at all.
Yo, I was at a doctor's appointment like a couple weeks ago, whatever it was, and I'm looking at the different medical equipment. So I'm like writing down names, and I'm like, all right, let me look this up. Just within the medical space, if you ever go to like a hospital doctors and you look at all the different billion-dollar brands that are in there, and these are companies I never heard of. I'm not talking about the J&Js and the Mercs. I don't even know the names off the top of my head of some of these companies.
Some of the Stryker and all of them.
All these crazy companies.
Medtronic and all those ones. Like those companies are actually
They make billions of dollars every year, and I couldn't tell you who the CEO is. I couldn't tell you who the CFO is. I couldn't tell you any of them. So that was an interesting conversation y'all had too, Tweet Talk. I'm not going to talk about your pod. No, I'm not going to give it away. Everybody go listen to it. Oh yeah, so it was me. All right, now it's nothing but love. I told whoever needed an invite, hit me up. I got a couple left, so whoever hit me up first, you'll get it. But you got to have an iOS device.
Nope, she just said Spillers on Android.
Oh, they put it on Android now. When they drop the Android? When they drop that?
Let me go look.
I don't know. Well, I mean, if you need an invite, I got you, bro. I got the invites. What's Don's group? Don, make sure Tanelia get your group. It's called Afros on Fire or something like that. But Don, make sure you hook up with Tanelia. Get her in the group. I'm so overwhelmed with all these new platforms. I'm already exhausted with what we currently have. That's another thing that's interesting about what Zuck is doing. So on my Threads account at the top, I can click one button and go to IG. I can click from there, go to Facebook. Like he has WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, IG, and now Threads. So it's going to get to the point where all your accounts can be connected. So if that's the case, why would I use a Snapchat? I mean, all these platforms are never going to go anywhere. Let's face it. No one's going to go completely anywhere. It'll be like little niche stuff, though. I heard that Elon was also suing the law firm that brokered the deal for him to buy Twitter. Like he's snapping on everybody right now. So, TGS management dudes. I can never find an interview from any one of them.
Yeah, I just looked on the Android app store. It's two of these joints in here. I don't want to click on the wrong one and end up with
I will take a look at it. I'll see. Keep the fame, give me the money. They Anglos though. No, they are. But what I'm saying is those type of companies exist. And
they everywhere. They everywhere though.
And also with some of our folks that have money in the higher echelons of business. We don't even know a lot of them. A lot of them don't show their face.
For nothing.
Who's the wealthiest Black African American, or as Dr. Umar says, American African? Who's the wealthiest? What's the brother's name? We didn't know about him till a couple years ago. When he decided to show his face. All right, this looks like Spills on Android after all. Okay, I guess they decided they gotta get that out there.
So which one is it though? It's two of them.
Actually, I got you. It's a Black man who started a company that now does over $1 billion of revenue, and his headquarters is in my hometown. Dude, low key as hell. And I don't know if he still owns the company, but I think he does. Yeah, there you go. And here's the link right there to Don's group for anybody who wants to join. Fame opens doors. Wealth owns doors. Whoo.
Bars.
All right, pass. I gotta pull the phone out. I gotta put that on Threads. I'm putting that on Threads.
Pat.
I would say I tweet that, but you know what I'm saying.
You off that already?
I'm still messing with Spill though. That's my people on Spill. I'm still messing with Spill. Is it true that if you want to deactivate your Threads account, yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's it. Robert Smith or David Stewart. David Stewart owns the company too, but Robert Smith, he was getting money for a while before we knew who he was.
Yep.
But there's a lot of people like that. David Stewart get money too. Don Johnson, I will come back and answer the questions, Don. Had to come back to the live. Thank you. All right, I appreciate that, Tanelia. Before we get into our giveaway, I gotta play this one more time for those that may have joined us late.
Dave snapping on everybody.
All right, so let me stop it and rewind it. I won't play it. And for those who need context, this is my favorite piece of content for this week. A gentleman, called with Dave Ramsey talking about his credit card points and doing all these things from a credit card point standpoint. And Dave snapped on him, and I just think it's amazing content. So y'all got to hear it again before I get to our giveaway.
I'll get airline miles. Said no millionaire ever. Really. Millionaires do. I met with thousands and thousands of millionaires. I've never met one that said, Dave, I made my money with my airline miles. Oh, those Discover points broke me through financially. Hey, let's do the math, okay? You know how you get $1,000 back from Discover? You spend $100,000. How does spending $100,000 to get $1,000 back ever make you rich? Where did you take your math class? Really? This is absolutely ludicrous. But everybody's counting their dadgum points, and everybody's trying to figure out some way I'm beating up on Chase. Chase is kicking your butt. Their building's bigger than yours, and their furniture's nicer than yours. You ought to have a clue by now.
All right, I just had to share that one more time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just an amazing piece of content.
Oh, that was
I was dying laughing. Eddie Brown from Brown Capital, he's been doing it for a while too. Right? So it's a lot of low-key folks out there, man. Like everybody ain't out here trying to be famous. David Stewart probably been getting money from the 80s. David Stewart been getting money for a long time. He looked like everybody's uncle too. That's why I mess with David Stewart. Don Peebles told us, the People Principles, told us that the only people on the Forbes list are the people who give them information. There are black billionaires we don't know about. I've heard of people paying to not be in the Forbes list.
Yep.
Yo, Ashley, it's funny because when I first played it earlier in the show, that's what I said. I said, yo, these folks driving Ramsey so crazy that he gonna get sick, yo. Cause he tired of y'all folks, man. Y'all folks calling up there, like, saying that nonsense. He said that he was hot. Oh man, that was an amazing piece of content.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, we got our camp tomorrow morning, week 2 of our camp. Shout out to Jose for always holding us down. Dawn, if you want to pull up, you're always welcome, sis.
Always.
Week 2,
9 to 11 Eastern Standard Time, though. So that joint is
Dawn, if you don't want to get up, that's fine too, because I know you West Coast.
You West Coast.
But we got some amazing students this year. We had like close to 70. When 60, 70, because sometimes it was multiple people on the screen. So a lot of kids there. Had a lot of fun week 1. Week 2 is tomorrow between 9 and 11. So we're going to have fun tomorrow and, make sure it's educational. So, we're going to get out of here soon. But I do want to say this because we started late. I had to get off Threads. My fault, y'all. But with that being said, if you want to be put into our giveaway this evening, and for those who may be here for the first time, because we always got new people on our channel, when we do this show live, we do a Bitcoin giveaway because we get a lot of people that view the show after it's not live. So make sure you join us live. We do a giveaway every week. We give away $50 in Bitcoin. All you have to do is put a 1 in the chat. We'll put you into our giveaway. And if you win, have to let us know you're still here. Then shoot me a message and you get paid this evening. Literally paid this evening.
Throw your ones in the air. Throw your ones in the air.
Get the wheel up, the wheel of names and whatnot. All right, yo, Dave Ramsey, that clip got me dying, bro. Like, Corey with the sound. No, Corey was dancing, yo.
Yeah, she don't know she don't know about the Jamaican finger guns.
Yeah, you look like you was in the upper deck right out Germantown and Shelton.
Studio 37.
Yo, dog, the upper deck, the Jamaican club on Germantown and Shelton was. I used to go there every week, and people were like, "Yo, man, you love them Jamaican girls." No, dog, they had the best buffalo wings in the city. So you get to see them, do their little stuff too. But listen, the buffalo wings was dumb fire, yo. Anyway, my fault. You ever sit back and think about the places you was in that you had no business being in because you weren't of age to be in, but you were still there?
Oh, every club I went to with my uncles. So my uncles was bouncers, and so I got exposed to that very, very young. So I won't say what age because I don't want to get my uncles in trouble, and I don't want to get
uncles out there, man.
I don't want to get the ladies that gave me lap dances when I was a teeny bopper. I don't want to get them ladies in trouble.
Yo, shout out to all the uncles that put you in spaces that you ain't supposed to be in, yo.
Yo, my uncles, they showed me love. Like, my uncles was like, you're going to expose yourself to it, but we get to protect you from dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Like, as your uncles. So,
hey, listen, man. Shout out to the uncles that took their nephews tonight on Broadway.
Facts, but no, we was a Fox Valley family. Ashley, you want to put an S in Ashley.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if she was paying attention, see if she was gonna say something. But no, you said Fox Valley, bro.
Yo, bro. Yeah, we was a Fox Valley family.
Pure debauchery. Had Broad Street like all effed up.
Yo, and my uncle was the not the general manager. He was the manager, the nighttime manager at Broughton Diamond at the McDonald's. So you talk about a full night. So you talking about going to McDonald's, getting the fattest grub, like $60 worth of hamburgers and cheeseburgers and French fries and drinks. Then my other uncle was the bouncer at the club at Fox Valley. You go down there, you feed all the staff there, and then you go sit in the back. So when the girls come back, they was getting free meals. So I'm sitting there handing out the free meals, and oh, you're so cute. I get the little kiss on the cheek and the booty on the knees. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. Like my life a movie, dog.
Yo, shout out to your uncles for having you in the spaces. You know damn well you wasn't supposed to be there, man.
At all. Listen, I gotta be to school in the morning. Fox Valley don't close. So my uncles, when he gotta leave his shift to take me home so I can get up and go to school the next day so my grandmother don't kill him.
The wildest experience I had is I was a young boy, wasn't supposed to be there either. I was in the Pick.
Ooh, the Piccadilly? That's another spot with my uncle. Never mind. Let me.
All right, so peep this though. I'm in the Pick one night. I ain't supposed to be there because I gotta be to school the next day, and I'm in high school. You see a teacher in there, and he sees me, and I see him, and we just sitting next to each other, like we just kept it real thorough, like you know what I mean.
Hey.
Next day of school, you just get the head nod, like
the head nod.
Either one of us should be in here, dog.
Upward head nod. What up, though?
You the married man. Neither one of us supposed to be in here, so
Yeah, you mind your business, I mind mine. We all, everybody live to tell the story.
I'm putting all the names in there. I'm about to catch up in a second. I just want to put this out there, this comment, because I think it's interesting too. Because I heard somebody else say this. It'd be pretty petty if Elon creates a version of Insta. That will be petty, and I wouldn't be shocked either. And it probably wouldn't even be that difficult. Adrian said Tia Marco. Sam is loving the story though, y'all. Shout out to all the cool uncles, y'all. My sister's boyfriend's blue lights in the basement party when I was young. Uh-oh. P&T Cruisers. I got Dawn. Me add Dawn to the list. Oh, man. Oh, Mark know about it. Mark been there.
Yo.
They shut that joint down.
Yeah, the Valley closed when I was 19 because I was trying to bring my friends. I was trying to bring my friends from college down to the Valley, and that joint was no longer in existence. I had to take them to Night on Broadway because I couldn't even take them to the Valley.
NOB was worse though, but NOB was worse for different reasons because NOB had a gambling room, like everything. It was anything that was it was like a whole underworld in that joint.
It was
anything you want to happen in that place. Yeah, it was just complete debauchery. The uncle were creating a man from clay molding. Yo, shout out to the uncles out there, man. Always the uncles, yo. South Street, the Mickey D's, the NOB. My young life was great. Yeah, all y'all young savages. I just want to know if the women in your family know about this, Corey. They know about your uncles doing that?
My grandmother did, and my grandmother was the deciding factor. So if my grandmother was good with it, no matter what my mom and my aunt said, they just got
But see,
outvoted. So
did they take it? Did they take it out on your uncles though? All right, so I got
I
Cajon.
did, but my uncles did a good job of never letting it affect the way that they dealt with me. So whatever,
Gotcha.
whatever they was going through, they went through it. They ain't never say you can't do this because your aunt, your uncle, or your mom and they never heard that. Not from them.
Yo, the pics still be popping, dog. I'll be riding by there some days at night, and I'm seeing like old heads out there. I'm like, look at you, old nasty man. Like, yo, they be out here, like they still be popping till this day. It's like some rap lyric: kiss on the cheek and booty on the knees. I think I got everybody. I'm getting ready to read everybody's name. I went to the club at 12 in my jersey dress and Bow Wow braids. Oh my god. Yeah, he's like, yeah. Too young. All right, so I have Mark, Ashley, LaJoya, Chastity, Don, Champ, Greg, Adrian, K. Diggy, Sam, Jamil, Cookie, Rock, Tweet Talk, Cajon, Edvard, P&T, Dawn. Hold up, did I got Cajon twice? No, I said Don, then Cajon. No, I do got Cajon twice.
Cheating ass V
I do got Cajon twice. Maybe Cajon put his name in there twice. I don't know. You said cheating ass Vidon?
Yeah, man, you
Oh yeah, I gotta put his whole name.
You put Don with just those 3 letters, he gonna win automatically.
We got to put cheating ass Vidon in there. Yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna read the names again. I'm guessing the pick is a strip club.
Yes,
Allegedly.
No, there's no alleged. Yeah.
Just Google Philadelphia Piccadilly. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep, Piccadilly, Philadelphia.
Hey, we got the legend in the building at the airport enjoying the
What it is though?
Erica, how are you? Erica, listen, I can't thank you enough. I'm still getting great feedback from our appearance on your show. And matter of fact, let me shout these people out too, because we got some donations, and I swear they came from
donations.
Yeah, it sound like the good doctor. Donations. All right, so let me, and that's another thing too. I know I keep shouting out Jose, but Jose also donated. He put his money and his time. So shout to Jose. But let me give some shout outs to some of these folks because we definitely got some donations. For the camp. And by the way, any donation that comes to the camp, we give out to the kids. And anybody who's had a kid in the camp knows we pay a stipend. We break it down for all the kids to get a stipend, but depending upon what it looks like. So shout to Alex, and I believe Alex comes from your show, Erica, because I saw him in your comments. But shout to Alex. Alex sent us a nice piece of change. Charlotte sent us some change. James Sandman sent us some change. So we got some donations, man. Jose sent us some donations. So shout out to everybody donating for the camp, man. Like I said, it's not our camp. It's the people's camp. And everybody donates time and energy to make sure the kids get a great experience. And the feedback for the first week was great as always.
It definitely don't gotta be money. Come chill with us on Saturday morning.
Yeah. Y'all doing Don dirty. Listen, man, Don is our guy, man. We love Don.
Yeah.
Don know that,
When we first started this, Don won like 10 out of the first 12 times we spun the wheel.
Yeah. And Eric, appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Yo, the reason we call him cheating as V-Don, right, is because people don't know when we first started doing giveaways, Don literally would consistently win. And it was to the point where even if we, not just our live show, we had webinars on different platforms. Don
He
would
was
come
winning there too.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Don is in the CIA. Don is rigging it somehow. There's no way for one thing to come. It got to the point where people start like putting their name and then Don after it, trying to see if it brought them luck. Anyway, with that being said, if your name comes up in this random draw, let us know you're still here. After that, shoot myself or Corey a message, or By the Hood a message, and we will get you paid this evening. We're going to have 2 winners, each person winning $25 of Bitcoin. We do this every Friday. And by the way, if you win, you can also hit me up on Threads at JW the Blueprint.
You can't hit me up on Threads yet. I'm
also on Spill at JW the Blueprint. I'm at JW the Blueprint on every site. So Raphael's point is correct. Go grab your digital real estate if you do nothing else with it. So I'm JW the Blueprint. Also, By the Hood is on Thread too, at By the Hood. So make sure you follow us there as well. So, but shout out to everybody enjoying Threads. Shout out to everybody enjoying Spill. Shout out to everybody who's still enjoying Twitter. Someone told me the other day on Threads, they were like, yo, we just keep creating ways to not talk to each other in real life. I said, yeah, how about that? I'm okay with that. Anyway, with that being said, though, good luck to everybody. I'm going to read the names one last time, and we shall spin from the top. Mark, Ashley, LaJoya, Chastity, Don, Champ, Greg, Adrian, K. Diggy, Sam, Jamil, Cookie, Rock, Tweet Talk, Kahan, Edvard, PNT, and Dawn. Those are the people that put the one in the chat, and we added. So if nobody else, we will get to spinning. I need to create an alternate IG account in case I want to delete threads. Here's the thing, though. Even if you don't want to delete it, you just not use it. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. So we're getting ready to spin. Good luck to everybody. Don't forget, let us know. Let us know if you're still here, and you will get the actual dub. Before the first spin, I also want to say one more thing. Make sure you check out our most recent podcast. We got a lot of great feedback from that specific topic. It's on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and it's on all audio platforms. That being said, let's spin. And the first winner, and the winner is my man. Look at that. Look at that. Shot Town in the building. Adrian with the win. Adrian, shoot me a message. You know what I'm saying? So Mark says real fast. Great point. These kids don't know how to interact with each other in person. Yo, it's actually odd to see a bunch of kids out. Like, they all like this.
They must around get stopped by the police just for being in a group.
Crazy part is, bro, I was on Market Street, right? And I'm looking around and everybody's looking at their phone. And I'm like, it was almost weird. I remember a couple years ago, if you were walking down the street and you saw somebody like this, you look at them like they're a weirdo. Now everybody's doing it. It's just common behavior. It's weird.
They started paying people to create the content, and then they didn't have to pay them.
I ain't gonna lie though. I'll be on. I'm guilty as everybody else. I'll be on there watching train wrecks. It's more entertaining. It's more entertaining on my TikTok and IG feed than it is watching TV. It is what it is. Also, real quick, because I always talk about the content I'm watching. I told y'all that. I just started the show on Apple TV. Apple TV don't miss, yo. They never miss. The joint with Idris Elba called Hijack. It's only 3 episodes. Absolute fire. Silo just finished his first season. Best show in 2023. And also just started something called From. So I'm going to see if I like that or not. All right, here's the last spin. I know y'all tired of me, but here we go. We got Edvard as a winner. Edvard, are you still here? Let's wait for a couple minutes and make sure he's still here. Because
Whoa.
All right, hold up. Hold your horses. We got another message.
And Edward is here.
Wow. Hold up. I got a lot going on. Cash App is going off right now. Oh, man. Shout out to the pastor, man. Pastor donated a nice piece of change to the camp and said $100 for a giveaway this evening. All right.
Oh, man.
So
stop. We gotta stop. Yo, we love y'all, man. Like, this is really y'all the backbone. Man. Y'all do the man. Listen.
Hold up, that's crazy. Hold up. And we got another one from Jose. Jose gave $50 to give away 2 more winners.
Oh, so right. we got 6 more winners.
Now I gotta write it down. So, Pass, for that $100 you gave, how you want to break that down? I'm gonna let you decide. You the one that do.
Yeah.
You know, how you want to do that, Pass? Do you want to do 1 winner of 100? You want to do 4 winners of 25, or you want to do 2 of 50? It's like I'm running a numbers racket right now. I feel like Madam St. Clair right now, Corey. Right, so I'm gonna write this down. Adrian and Edvard won ours. I'm gonna write this down.
Pass said 250.
This is why 2 $50 winners. All right, so we got 2 $50 winners for Pass. We got 2 more 25s from Jose. All right, so let me write these down, and then I got Pass. All right, I'm writing it down. Shout out to the S23 Ultra with the pen. That's, you know what I'm saying? All right, but Edvard is here. All right, so Edvard, I don't think you've ever won before, but the way to collect your winnings is to have a Cash App. We pay via Cash App. You can shoot me an inbox. I'm at JW the Blueprint, or you can send it to @BuyTheHood on Twitter, IG, Threads, or you can email us buythehoodllc@gmail.com. Buythehoodllc@gmail.com. Don't forget the LLC. All right, so I gotta slow down a little bit because our Cash App was going crazy. I want to say this: we got 2 more spins, right? And this is going to go to from Jose. So you guys want to thank Jose for this. Then we're going to get into the ones from past. Shout out to Jose and past, man. Like I said, our community and village is the greatest, and we give to each other.
The GOAT of all time.
Yo, you can't tell me nothing. Like, we don't have to be the biggest platform, but the love we get is different than everybody else. You can't tell me different, yo. You cannot. Congratulations, winners. Let me eat this comment, Ash, before I start the spinning. Only good thing about social media is how it's helped content creators and businesses that would otherwise have the marketing resources to get made. That's true. It's a lot of good about social media. I've seen families come together. I mean, you know, a lot of you guys I met through social media, and I love y'all. Like, we grew up together. I mean, shout out to Ashley. Right. I mean, you know, I wouldn't get the ratchet memes from Ashley. Like, you know,
right? We didn't even know who you were.
All right, so Adrian, don't forget to shoot me the Ed Bard said he's the new cheating ass V-Dog.
Hey, I wouldn't be. I'm not mad at that.
I ain't mad at that either, man. And Ashley says, you know, thank you to Jose and Pastor. Absolutely, we getting ready to do some more spins, man. Good look, Jose.
Man, appreciate y'all. Pastor, that I can't even talk about.
He's definitely the GOAT. And Greg also says, shout out to Jose and Past, man. So those are guys, man. We gonna give it away to the people though.
Yeah. That's the thing. Anything we take in goes right back.
We can right back.
People don't understand about our
business. Right back out. Let's get it. All right. So one more spin. This one is for the 25 from Jose. So whoever this is, make sure you thank Jose, man. Champ with the dub.
The champ is here.
All right. So I got Champ. Write that down.
Yeah, so if y'all thinking about donating to our camp, hit for the kids. Hit us at the
our Cash App
LLC.
By the Hood, yeah.
A $sign by the Hood on Cash App.
Yeah, and PayPal is by the Hood LLC at Gmail. Here's another 25 from Jose. Let's see who it is. Champ, is Champ still here? Let us know. And we got P&T Cruisers. All right, let me write that down. P&T. Let us know you're still here. And now we got the 2 $50 winners. You got some big boy winners coming through.
Oh, big ballers.
I know some of y'all are like, oh, I'm glad I'm still up there. All right, so let's see. I'm giving them a couple of seconds.
You gotta let us know. You gotta let us know you're here, P&T Cruisers.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of seconds.
Yep, he here.
Right, champ is here. Doom, 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 doom.
The champ is here.
So Champ is here, and he says thank you to Jose. So now I'm just waiting to see if P&T. Oh, P&T is here. All right, so P&T. Same thing I'm telling everybody else. At JW the Blueprint anywhere. I'm everywhere.
By the Hood.
JW. Yeah, at By the Hood everywhere. Even Christian Mingle. You know what I'm saying? You know.
We don't mingle with Christians. we just hang with them. We don't mingle with them.
No, but all jokes aside though, at JW the Blueprint everywhere, at By the Hood everywhere. If you want to send an email, bythehoodllc@gmail. And also for you winners, send me a message tonight. I want to get y'all paid tonight. Because tomorrow, once we have camp and I start hitting the streets, I might not be able to get to y'all to tomorrow night. So, make sure you send me that message,
please.
ASAP. All right, we got 2 more. These are courtesy of Pastor Antonio Eubanks. And by the way, Pastor Antonio Eubanks is our partner in the MDC. For those who don't know what the MDC is, that is our community where we do everything: investing, trading, teaching.
Yep.
And
MDCstrategy.com. That's where we can be found.
Yeah, we have
if
live.
You want to talk to me during the day, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, we in the Discord over there. Although we got our own, I ain't gonna say nothing. Pastor's built out something crazy over there for y'all. So wait till you see what we do with that. What we do with that is going to be kind of revolutionary, and I'm not saying it because it's ours, but we are making some crazy changes. It's going to add so much value to the MDC. So with that being said, though, let's get some spinning. Here's the first $50 winner. We got K Diggy.
Hey Diggy,
are you here? Are you here?
So we can show you the money.
And last but not least, and again, before we do this last spin, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you, brothers, both Jose and Pass, because listen, we couldn't do what we do without you guys. the money that you gave us for the camp is going to the students, and I'll make sure that, to show you guys that it is, because we get that out to the students every year. Make sure they have a start in their journey of becoming investors. So the great thing about our camp is these kids ages 5 and up actually get in the game by the time camp is over. They start their investment journey and building their portfolio. So, that's amazing. So I want to say thank you to both of you guys. And Jose, I know you'll be in class with us tomorrow. So K Diggy is here, so now we can do our last spin. This is the last spin for a 50 piece. Good luck to everybody.
50 piece Butterburger.
Let's get it. Who is our final winner? And the winner is Tweet Talk.
Raphael.
Tweet Talk with the W. 50 bills. Yo, also shout out to Tweet Talk. Because Tweet Talk sent me a fly documentary this week. I'm always looking for content. So that was dope too. Especially historical and any sort of conspiracy stuff. So shout out to Tweet Talk for that too. But are you here, Raphael? You my guy and all that, but if you ain't here, we're gonna throw this back in the pot.
We're gonna spin again. We're gonna spin right by you.
Are you here? Congratulations to all the winners, man. Raphael is my guy, but I'm gonna tell you, it's only fair. We do this to everybody. Let's see.
Got about 20 seconds, Raphael.
We got congratulations and big up to Pastor and Jose. All right. Tell you one thing, I'm gonna give him a couple minutes to come in here because it's the big boy. I ain't trying to, but it's 8:59. It's 8:59 now. If this joint hit 9 o'clock,
man.
If this joint hit 9 o'clock and he ain't here, we spinning. So y'all might want to hang around.
Hang around for a minute or two.
Listen, Raphael's my guy, but the rules are what the rules are.
We moves on.
Yeah, man. Tanelia, you are right. Shout out to Pastor and Jose. Like I said, you can't tell me nothing, man. About our folks. Uh-oh. Let's see. Countdown 10-9. All right. Pass. I'm going to answer you once we respin, because we about to respin Tweet Talk. I'm about to get my eraser out. Those are the rules. Everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat count me down. Yo, wow.
They count my man down
down.
Oh,
10,
man,
9, 8, 7, 7, 6. They count me down. Yo.
Oh, man. Yeah, he been counted out.
Hey, Jamil, I didn't see that, but I'm about to go look for it as soon as I get off here. Yo, they definitely counting my guy down, man. We got 5, 4, 3. Yo, everybody counting him down all crazy.
All right, y'all. We spinning again.
All right, we respinning.
We respinning.
They spinning. They counting him down.
Next week when Raphael come, we gotta let him know he blew a 50 piece and
he blew a 50 piece, all flats. All right, so listen, y'all. We are respinning. And Raphael, you my guy. Love you to death. But guess what? The rules are the rules.
Spinning out.
I'm acting like the principal at Girls High, man. The rules are the rules. All right, here we go. So good luck.
Out like we on Tokyo Drift.
Yo, he's off the wheel, so everybody else got a higher chance, man. So
yeah,
hopefully y'all still here. Let's see who the
winner is on YouTube. We'll spin off on YouTube.
You better be here.
Cookie with the W.
All right, Cookie. They will count your ass down. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes like I gave him. But as you see, folks will count you down. Folks will count you down.
Happy New Year!
All right, Cookie, where you at, Cookie?
Tanelia she's oh man.
Where you at, Cookie?
She ain't nobody nice. Happy New Year. She ain't nobody nice. All right, Cookie.
All right, Cookie's here. All right, Cookie. All right, Cookie is like, look, y'all ain't gonna count her down, yo. Cookie is in the building. All right, so Pass, to answer your question, what we got left? We got who we got left, man? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 folks left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 folks left.
Say crack commandments.
Just to let you know, we got 11 folks left. 11 folks left on this wheel, Pass. But yeah, so thank you guys, man. For that. Yo, shout out to everybody who's sending me the Jones there. Are all 11 here? All right, so now I'm gonna tell you who I have on this wheel right now. I have Mark, Ashley, LaJoya, Chastity, Don, Greg, Sam.
Put another one in the chat.
If you are one of the names I named, just put no. Here you go. Put a 2 in the chat. If you're Mark, Ashley,
put a 2 in the chat.
Mark, Ashley, LaJoya, Chastity, Don, Greg, Sam, Jamil, Rock, Cajon, and Dawn. I'm gonna give y'all 2-3 minutes to put y'all 2s in the chat.
One or two.
I just want to see if they're paying attention. All right, so we got Tanelia, Ashley, Dawn, Chaz, Greg. So I'm gonna mark them off here. We got Tanelia, Ashley, Dawn, Greg. They're here. Corey, let me know if everybody else is here.
All right, we got Dawn, Chaz, Greg, Samuel, Ashley, LaJoya, Mark.
Mark's here. LaJoya's here. Chastity's here, right?
Jamil, Don, Rock.
Don, Rock. Jamil's here.
Cajon. Yeah, Jamil's here. And
we got 8. Here?
Yeah, Jamil is definitely here.
Did Sam say anything? I think it's still 11 though. Could tell you what up there. So it's still 11.
I don't see Samuel. I don't see Samuel. No. Oh, Samuel. There you go. Last one.
All right. So actually, past is 12 folks. It's 12 folks. What it is, man. We got 12 folks. So, all right. Let's see. Hold up. Adrian sent me money. Oh, that's for the kids. All right. I'm about to say, hold up. I'm about to say I gotta send you money, but that's for the kids. All right, got you. Appreciate you, Adrian. Yeah, y'all got our computers puting. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Pass said $10 for all y'all. Wow, $10 in Bitcoin for all y'all. So I'm gonna read the names off now. We got Mark, Ashley, LaJoya, Chastity, Don, Greg, Sam, Jamil, Rock, Cajon, Dawn, and Tanelia. So let me write y'all names down. Y'all gotta shoot me a message with your cash tag though, because I'm paying everybody tonight.
Yeah, because once we start camp tomorrow morning, that's too late.
Yeah, pretty much. But so we got Mark. I'm writing y'all names down just so I can make sure I don't miss nobody. Ashley, LaJoya. Y'all gotta say thanks to Pass for this, man. Pass then came and dropped a crazy bag on our live, man. Chastity, Don, Greg, Sam, Jamil, Rock, Cajon, Dawn, Tanelia.
She says she the only Tanelia on Cash App. You better find her.
Tanelia's crazy, yo. I love Tanelia, yo. Yeah, I love Tanelia. Oh man, so yeah, good looking.
Good looking out. Graded to. Thank you. Everybody's a winner. Everybody leaves here a winner.
Everybody leaves a winner, man. Shout out to y'all sending me y'all messages because my phone going crazy right now. And that's what I want, though. That's what I want, man. Listen, man.
Sound like springs falling.
Oh yeah. You said good look on that Kosher Money podcast. Yo, you like that, John? That John is crazy. That's a dope pod. Ashley says she loves the participation trophy. That's right. You were here. Everybody's a winner. Hey, thank you for showing up. We do this every Friday, 7 p.m. Usually be 7 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm saying? But we're here every Friday. Thank you guys for the donations for the camp, though. That's definitely appreciated. It's going to the babies. Adrian, thank you. I definitely got your donation.
Adrian, she already won. That's why her 2 wasn't up there. Didn't she win? Yeah. If you won,
you already won. You already won one of the big prizes, Adrian. You don't got to worry about that.
You weren't eligible for the win.
Yeah, that was 12, right? Let me see.
Yeah, that was 12.
Yeah, it was 12. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, all right, if you won the $25 prize, you weren't eligible. I know you put your 2 in, Adrian. We weren't trying to ignore you. We just won for tonight.
Yeah. So again, Jose, Pass, appreciate you, brothers. Adrian, appreciate you too for the donation for the camp. Anybody donate to the camp, that's dope. Jose, we'll see you in the morning with the babies. We starting at 9 a.m. live with the kids. Tomorrow we are talking to them about what's tomorrow, Corey? Budgeting
and
banking, I think.
Banking and budgeting. Yeah.
Yep, that's the lesson tomorrow for the babies. All right, y'all. So pod every Wednesday. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you can, share our YouTube channel with some folks. We just hit we cracked 60 something. We close to 7,000 on our YouTube. We try to get 10,000 before the year is up.
10 racks.
Yeah, we try and get 10 racks before the year is up. So make sure you share our YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Other than that, man, we love y'all. I'm about to get over to this phone and shoot all y'all chicken. Y'all will get paid this evening, courtesy of Pastor Jose and By the Hood. So make sure you show them brothers some love too. Follow them online. We all
buy their books.
Yeah, and both of them are authors, by the way.
Both of them are published authors.
Yo, Pass, by the way, Pass, your book is so fire. I'm gonna tell you why. Your book is basically a class. I was like, yo, Pass took a class and made it into a book. I'll be going back to your book, referring to it in terms of educating others. So Pass a dope book, about dividend investing. So, all right, man. Nah, man, that's not us, man. That's y'all, and that's our folks, man. They the realists, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Brianna, you missed all the fun, Brianna. You want to watch this back. We about to get out of here, but shout out to you anyway. Shout out to the Glue, Brianna the Glue. She's one of our members. We love you, Brianna, but we out of here, man. He said I need Jose's book, man. So hit Jose up on Facebook. Mark, he's in By the Hood University as well. Hit him up there. All right, y'all, man. We out of here. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Please stay safe out there, and we will see you next Friday. And if you're in the MDC, we'll see you on Monday in our class. Peace.